So this is a presentation about the Cambridge National and Sports Science course that you have chosen, and my name is Mrs. Ferris. So the course is split into 3 different units. So you have R180, which is the sports injuries external exam. You have the R181 training principles unit, and that is the coursework that you had started last year. And then the R183, which is the nutrition unit that you have started with Mr. Book this year. So I just want to highlight you a really important date on this slide, and that's Monday the 20th of May, because that is when you're going to sit your external exam. As you can see from this slide, the qualification grade at the bottom, the maximum grades you can get for your course are 200 marks. And to get the distinction start, it's 180 points or above. To get the distinction, it's 160. The merit, M2, it's the 140. The P2, it's 120. The D1 is 100. M1, 80. And the P1 is 60 marks. Now, what we need you to do is be working at your minimum target grade, which you should all know now. And so we are expecting you to work to that level. So every assignment that you complete, we are expecting you to meet it to that level, to that grade. Okay, so let's look a little bit more into the R180, reducing the risk of sports injuries unit. So the TA is topic areas. So you can see that there's 4 in total. Understanding different factors which influence the risk of injury, understand how appropriate warm-up and cool-down routines can help to prevent injury, know how to respond to injuries within a sporting context, and topic area 4 is know how to respond to common medical conditions. So once students have learned all topic areas 1 to 4, you'll sit an exam in May, and the exam will be 1 hour and 15 minutes long. So the exam is a combination, 1 paper, it's multiple choice with a lot of short answered questions and then an extended answer at the end. And the total marks available for the paper are 70 marks. And this unit goes towards 40% of the overall qualification. Okay, next we have the second unit, which you started last year, and that's R181, applying principles of training. So you have, again, 4 topic areas looking at training principles. And you have 16 hours on the assessment. And again, this counts just like the unit prior to 40% of the overall qualification. Now, the great news is you've started all of the tasks for R181 and you've had each piece of work marked. So what you're able to do now in year 2 is to amend those pieces of work and make changes and then resubmit that piece of work to be marked again. Now, this work is going to take place, this amendment to your task is going to take place during period 6 lessons on a Tuesday, week B. And here you'll come in and you'll work through those topic areas to ensure that each one is met to target grade. The topic area 3 will need to be rig-jigged because each year a different scenario comes out. So we will need to readdress the new scenario. The third unit that you'll be studying this year with Mr. Book is nutrition and sports performance. So again, 4 topic areas, all to do with nutrition, health as a sports performer. It's an internally assessed coursework, and it's 10 hours on the assessment and only 20% of the overall qualification. Okay, so what can you do now to develop your learning and progress within the course? So, like I said, the period 6 sessions on a Tuesday, week B, will be focusing on R181 amendments. So this is your training principles amendments. So that needs to happen. You need to be attending that regularly. What we also will be doing is uploading all our resources from the lesson onto Google Classroom, and that's you can access them at home and in school. With that, we will also be uploading exam papers, moderator reports, mark schemes to help you prepare you for the exam. To help you with your coursework, you need to have a really good subject knowledge of sport and sporting examples. So I can't recommend enough turning on the television, watching sporting events, going on to BBC News, onto the sports page, and having a look what the current examples you can use within your assignment at the moment. We know that the more in-depth practical examples you can give and the varied examples, the better your grade. So in regards to your coursework, your period 6 lessons will help you with that, but there will be times when at home you will need to do some work and access Google Classroom and make changes to those assignments. All of that coursework will need to be ready for the end of March, start of April, so that we can send that off for moderators. So you need to make sure that you're regularly looking on Google Classroom for support and information on the lesson. And also come and speak to me and myself and Mr. Burke if you have any concerns.